When you talk about critical race theory, which is pretty much going to be teaching kids how to hate each other, how to dislike each other, that's pretty much, I don't care what you say, it's pretty much what it's going to all come down to. You're going to deliberately teach kids, this white kid right here got it better than you because he white? You're going to purposely tell a white kid, oh, the black people are all down and suppressed. How do I have 2 medical degrees if I'm sitting here oppressed?
Well said. Very well said. That was Ty Smith, an Illinois parent, slamming the teaching of critical race theory during a school board meeting. He's ticked off about this. A lot of people are. Recently leaked documents from Iowa's Mississippi Bend Area Education Agency show the district subjected teachers to mandatory critical race theory training, and it was all, of course, at the taxpayers' expense, like it always is. And take a look at this graphic. What you're looking at is a white supremacy pyramid, essentially indicating various statements or activities which are deemed racist and no longer acceptable in today's woke society. You might see a big red one you recognize very well. The phrase "Make America Great Again" is included as an example of covert white supremacy, akin to neo-Nazis, murderous police, and cross burnings. Joining us to talk about all this is the man who leaked these documents, Benny Johnson, host of the Benny Report right here on Newsmax. Benny, welcome. Good to see you.
Thank you, Rob. Thank you. In the First Amendment, you have freedom of association and freedom of assembly, and it looks like the white supremacy pyramid has shredded our founding documents by saying that you're not allowed to be a part of the most popular political party in my lifetime and most popular political movement, the MAGA movement. So it's not allowed to do that anymore. You're racist and a white supremacist.
And I'm not surprised, is what the sad thing is. President Trump won Iowa by 9 points, Benny, you know that. And now they're teaching kids that his slogan that won the state by 9 points is inherently racist, akin to neo-Nazism.
That's right, Rob. We actually went through the archives, did some research when this whistleblower came forward and gave us these documents. Turns out that President Bill Clinton used the term "Make America Great Again." So did Ronald Reagan. So it's not even a partisan talking point. It's a bipartisan presidential talking point that has been used before by many, many administrations. Now, it was popularized by Donald Trump, but just the idea that you would take away someone's freedom of association and call them an abject racist in a state where you're going to have a supermajority in the Senate, a supermajority for Republicans in the House, a Republican governor, and Trump winning by nearly 10 points in 2016 and 2020, meaning that the vast majority of your students you're going to call racist. Yeah, I don't think that's going to be great for business.
It really is unbelievable, and you put it very well there. The documents actually offer a definition of critical race theory. Quote, unlike traditional civil rights, which embraces step-by-step progress, critical race theory questions the very foundations of the liberal order and principles of constitutional law. I think that actually is a pretty decent summation of what CRT is. They think that everything is just awful the way it is, and it can't be saved. We must destroy it all and start all over. Is that your basic take on it?
Rob, I'm so glad you played that clip of that father, that proud father,
Awesome.
That brave man who started the show. I'm a father myself. We were setting up the shot, and they made me turn the camera, and I said, should I move the stroller? I don't think so. That's my 10-month stroller right there in the corner. We're moving to Florida, by the way, from our D.C. home.
Good
so,
for you.
You know, we'll see how much we can fit in the stroller. But the point is that fathers, parents, mothers are leaving their jobs to go run for school boards. Students are standing up. All walks of life, all Americans from a broad swath have come together in a movement I don't think we have ever seen in my lifetime to fight against the actual racism of our time, and that is critical race theory. And so, yeah, the stroller's in the shot, and that's why I'm excited to report on this and break this news, because I have a little girl, and I want her to be raised in a free America.
I get it. I completely get it. You know, the story comes out of Iowa. You live in D.C., but the story's out of Iowa. And take a look at these numbers. A new Des Moines Register Mediacom Iowa poll has Biden's approval rating 43%, 52% disapprove. It's a reversal from the last time the question was asked in March by a narrow margin. 47% of Iowans approved of the Joe Biden's job as president. 44% disapprove. So now he's in the negative. I suspect this is going to be a trend in other states across the country. What do you think?
Yeah. So I am an Iowan by the where I was raised in Cedar Rapids, Iowa. I went to school at the University of Iowa. Someone from the University of Iowa, her name is Molly Tibbetts. You probably covered it when she was savagely murdered by an illegal migrant from Mexico. He was sentenced this week, Rob. He was charged with murder, and he will spend the rest of his life in jail, thank God. But when you have an administration who is allowing illegal migrants into our country so that more Molly Tibbettses can happen again and again and again, and then giggling that they're not in Europe, or making jokes about it, or laughing in reporters' faces, or snapping at people who ask about it, it's going to crush the people of Iowa. It's going to really hurt them. Obviously, when economic downturn happens, when inflation happens, it hurts farmers, it hurts the workers, it hurts the producers. Nobody wants to see what nobody is selling what the Biden administration is offering. And Iowans are very much a bellwether state, as we all know politically. So it's a bad news for Biden.
Absolutely. Host of the Benny Report right here on Newsmax, Benny Johnson. Great reporting. Thank you so much for sharing it with us. Good to see you.
Thank you.
Hi, Emma Reckenberg here. If you like this video, there's a whole lot more to see on Newsmax TV. You can watch for free right here on our YouTube live stream and be the first one here each time our experts break down real news. Just hit that subscribe button, ring the bell icon, and stay with us on America's fastest growing cable news channel, Newsmax TV.